So how has the whole Monaco experience been for you so far? Tell me a bit about that.
It's been such a great experience. I was practically giddy when we were landing on the plane. It's stunning. It's so beautiful. Everyone here has been so friendly. I love it. I never want to leave.
Have you had a chance to meet up with other friends from the show, other people from other shows?
Definitely friends from sort of our world. I've seen a lot of Victor, who's on Legends of Tomorrow, and the boys from Gotham have been around too, which has been really nice. It's also been an unexpected surprise to run into people. Like, I didn't realize Marg was going to be here, and Marg and I worked together on Mr. Brooks, close to 10 years ago. So it was such a nice treat to get to see her again.
Tell me about your character. Well, first of all, let's talk about the origins. When you came onto Flash first, what drew you to the show? Why did you want to do it?
I think what originally drew me to the show is working with somebody like Greg Berlanti, who's such an incredible storyteller, and knowing that if to be on a show with him, he's going to tell a great story every week. So that was really appealing. And on top of it, you know, the superhero idea that anyone can wake up and have superpowers the next day, I think is something that a lot of people can relate to.
Were you into superheroes at all, or DC Comics as a kid?
I didn't grow up being into superheroes or comics, but this has been the best experience because I'm learning from the best in the business.
How about all the science mumbo jumbo, all of that kind of language? Is that difficult?
It can be challenging. I try and Google it and practice it. I get into trouble sometimes if I practice the wrong pronunciation, so I try not to do that anymore. But
Season 2, was it easier for you as an actor, a bit of a relief because you knew that it was settled, that kind of thing?
It was definitely different going into season 2. You know, when we started the show, I just kept crossing my fingers that people were going to watch and that people were going to like it. And now we know people are watching, so that's good news. Season 2 was different. I feel like everyone was a little bit more comfortable. Season 2 brought different challenges, though.
In your career, you've done lots of guest appearances too on some really great shows, Mad Men, Grey's Anatomy, Law and Order. What do you learn from doing those, and do you have one in particular that you really remember as a great one?
It's really nice to be on those shows. I mean, you know, Mad Men was a dream come true for so many reasons. I loved that show. But also, you know, you really learn something from the professionalism of those actors. Everyone on Mad Men was so friendly and welcoming. Grey's Anatomy, the same thing, you know, and that's a good lesson, you know, as you move forward to continue to being kind to all the guest actors, because people come and people go. Not every show was like that for me. So that was a good lesson for me to learn. And, you know, it's just so cool to get to switch it up and do different things.
Are you a big TV junkie at home?
I love watching TV. I get behind because we don't have as much time as I would like, but I do my best to keep up.
What's your favorite show?
Oh my gosh. Well, I just finished Downton Abbey, which was so sad. I didn't want it to end. I loved that show. I'm in the process of watching the last season of The Good Wife, which is also really sad. I've gone back and watched some older classic shows. Like, I'm watching 6 Feet Under right now. I watched The Sopranos. I watched The Wire. You know, I watch a lot of comedies. I watch The Big Bang Theory. I watch Modern Family. I could talk about TV for a while.
Do you have a show that you would love to be on as a guest, or?
The Good Wife was certainly that for me. Obviously, that's over, but maybe there's a spin-off. Maybe there's room for me on the spin-off.